already moisturized my skin, and I'm just starting off with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. And I'm mainly focusing this right on my T-zone where I get oily. So for my foundation, I'm going to be mixing the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Foundation with the new Maybelline. This is the Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. And together these give me the best match and the best finish. So I'm just going to be mixing them on my hand. I like to put the foundation directly on my face first so my sponge doesn't suck up all the product. Now I'm just going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain, and this is just going to brighten up the center of my face a little bit. So I'm going to put it under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, down the center of my nose, and a little on my chin. Now I'm just going to go ahead and set the areas of my face where I used concealer, just so nothing moves throughout the day or creases. Well, NYX brow pencil, and this is in the shade Ash Brown. So to prime my eyes, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Color Tattoo base in the shade Barely Branded. And this is just going to help for my eyeshadows to stick a little better and show more pigment, and also it's going to help them to last longer because there's something to adhere to. So for my eyes, I'm going to be using this Chanel eyeshadow duo, and this is the, what is this? This is the Ombre Contrast Duo in the shade Rose Measure, I think. I'm first going to start off by packing on this pink shade all over the lid. Now I'm just going to go in the second purpley shade right here. And I'm just going to be focusing this on the outer corner and a little bit in my crease. So I'm going to be using this Ulta, this is an eye crayon in the shade Birthday Girl, and I'm just going to put this right in my waterline. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of that purple shade, put it right on my outer corner underneath my eye. So I'm just using this NYX gel liner in the shade Jet Black. And I'm just going to make a little wing. So I'm just following the line that I mapped out with the gel liner. I'm just going to comb my lashes with this Maybelline Lash Sensational. And I love this mascara. It doesn't clump. It makes my eyelashes very long. I like it a lot. My lashes, I'm going to be using the Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes. I love these lashes. They make you, they're super full. It looks like you're wearing 2 pairs because they're super thick. I wait for the glue to dry. And I have short enough nails to apply these with my fingers, but you can also use tweezers or whatever you're more comfortable with. Then I'm just going back and making sure all of them are attached, all the sides are attached. And I'm just going to bronze up my face a little bit with this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. What I like about their line of products is they're great for people with fairer skin because it's so hard to find a bronzer for anyone who's, if I can even open it. There we go. As I was saying, it's so hard to find a bronzer or a good like translucent powder or brightening powder that's really going to brighten your skin and it's not dark and their fair shade isn't too dark for you, because I find a lot of lines you use the fair shade and it's like not light enough for you still. So I'm just going to lightly bronze up my face. Also gonna go in and just contour a little bit, and I found this at the drugstore. This is the Wet n Wild contour palette. They have 2 colors, I believe, and I just use this one because it's a fairer tone out of the 2 they had, and it works perfectly. It's great, it's not patchy when it goes on, it's very pigmented, so I like to use just a little bit, so I just dab my brush in it, hit it, and then I'm just gonna softly, I don't want super contoured cheeks for this look, so I just want it lightly just contoured. And I'm actually gonna bring this contour powder a little bit on my temples. That's gonna bring this in, and then when I do my highlight, it's gonna look like I have more of a cheekbone. Try something new for my blush. I'm gonna use this Youngblood Pink Cashmere cream blush. I've never really used cream blushes and I've always veered away from them just because I have bigger pores and I don't want it to settle in my pores. I'm also very oily, so I figured it would just kind of melt off my skin and just not be there. But I'm going to try this, and then I'm going to put a powder blush on top of it to see if that stays longer as well, since I struggle with oiliness, especially in this middle center of my face area. I find that my blush is the fastest to wear off. So I figured this might help because it does help with the eyeshadow. So let's give it a go. Okay. I don't know. See how this works. Milani Baked Blush in the shade Dolce Pink. Just going to highlight, and I'm going to be using the Youngblood Champagne Life, and this is a cream blush as well, but it's super shiny, super shimmery, so I use it as a base for my highlight. So I just pat on a little bit on my cheekbones with my ring finger. And I also like to put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And a little on my nose. And then on top of that, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. And it just looks like this. Moving on to my lips, I'm going to start off with this Essence pencil, and this is in the shade Mauve, I believe, Satin Mauve. So I'm just going to overline my top lip a little bit. I left my bottom lip alone, but I just want to make an appearance of a fuller top lip. And for my lip color, I'm going to be using a little bit of MAC's Snob. And you can leave it like this or put a little gloss on top. I'm going to use a little bit of gloss. My lips are a little dry right now, and I feel like that gloss helps to hydrate and make them not look so dry and chapped. And this gloss is a matte gloss, and this is in the shade Angelise, I think. And this is the finished look.